Hello everyone, today I'm going to talk about 10 misconceptions about Japan. I'm a native Japanese speaker and I'm going to fix your misunderstandings of Japan. Yeah. First, Japan is very expensive. Japan is a little bit of an expensive country, it is for sure, but Tokyo is an extraordinary one. Tokyo is one of the most expensive places in the world.
Okay, quick view. I did not expect that Osaka, Japan is the most expensive city to live in 2020 and Tokyo is ranked in 8. So I'll be telling a lie for the next few minutes.
And Tokyo has a lot of tourism, and where it has a lot of tourism, it gets very expensive. And I was born in Japan, and I was born in the countryside of Japan and grew up in the country. I feel like Tokyo is very expensive too, and the rent of Tokyo in the apartment, it could be as twice as the ones in the country. So I think definitely Tokyo is very expensive, and when you want to go cheap and when you are strict with the budget, you definitely should go to Kyoto or Osaka. They have a lot of historical places and cool and stuff. So you should definitely go to the countryside if you want to, spend less money in Japan. And the second misconception about Japan is an anime country. Surely Japan has a lot of animes. We watch a lot of animes too. And it's safe to say that almost everyone in Japan has watched some animes when they're child.
Hey, I said I'll fight. Give me a second.
For example, me, I used to watch Dragon Ball on TV every Sunday at 10 a.m. So I can definitely understand Japan is surrounded by anime, a lot of anime. However, we don't really see like cosplayers on the street or like anime shops all over the places. When you go to Akihabara, you can get to see a lot of cosplayers, but
1400 円.
Other places, that's like really completely normal and there's nothing weird or special about it. So don't really expect too much about Japanese anime. You get to see a lot of books or mangas there, but you cannot see a lot of cosplayers here.
お買い物しませんか？ポイントがどんどん貯まり、どんどん使えるアルカキット錦糸町や
The third misconception about Japan is Japanese people are shy. Japanese people tend to be shy, it's for sure, and most people are really quiet, but it's not about being shy, it's about caring other people and trying not to disturb other people and being polite to other people. And I think that that kind of contribute to the misunderstandings of shyness in Japan. But when you get along with Japanese people and when you could, make Japanese friends in the private conversations, people tend to be very friendly. So don't be afraid to talk to the Japanese people, because when you talk to the Japanese people, they listen to you and they will be patient to understand what you are saying. Number 4, you have to know Japanese when you travel here. You don't really have to know Japanese, a lot of Japanese or like fluent Japanese when you come here, because there are a lot of signs in English, Korean and Chinese. It's not necessary to learn Japanese really well, but you have to know a little bit of Japanese to be able to communicate with Japanese people, because Japanese people don't really speak English.
Refrigerator.
Refrigerator.
Very good.
Refrigerator.
Yeah.
In cheese.
Refrigerator in cheese? Oh my god! Cheese の中に冷蔵庫?
We don't have like those signs in the country, so when you want to go to the countryside or other places, not a tourism place, you really should know a little bit of Japanese, but it's not necessary. You can have like a Google translation and it's gonna work well. And number 5, we have ovens. So Japanese people make Japanese food, right? And Japanese food does not require ovens to cook. For example, Japanese yasai itame, which is a vegetable dish. You just have to smear the vegetables and that's it. And we don't really cook the pizzas or lasagna, so we don't really need the ovens. When I went to Canada and when I talked to the host family, they were surprised that we don't have ovens. How can you cook without oven? It's impossible, but we don't have the ovens. So when you're about to live in Japan, you cannot really have like the big ovens where you can put the turkey in and grill for like an hour. The 6th misconception about Japan is Japanese people only eat rice. We eat bread as well. We eat pizza, we eat pasta, we eat tacos, and we eat different kinds of food, and you don't really have to worry about not being able to eat raw fish or Japanese weird stuff. So yeah, we definitely offer a lot of pizzas and places, but pizza could be very expensive in Japan, so you should definitely take other food like bread. Yes. Number 7. Japan is a samurai country. I know almost nobody thinks that Japanese people are all samurai and they have swords and you cut people on the street. But I saw one guy on TV who thinks Japan has a lot of samurai and Japanese people are samurai, and we are not that. We don't have swords, we don't cut people on the street, so it's a really safe place. It's not dangerous. You can come anywhere, anytime, and we have with technology, we have smartphone, you have computers, so you don't have to really worry about it. But we have definitely cool castles in Japan, and you can feel the history about Japan. So when you visit there, just go there. And number 8 is everywhere is city. Japan has a countryside, and when Japan has a nature. When people think about Japan, people image about Tokyo. So Japan is a crowded city or high-tech country. But when you take a 1-hour train, to get out of Tokyo, you can see a lot of nature and the countryside, and you can see the other side of Japan. So you should definitely go see, check the different places in Japan when you go there. And let's go to the number 9. Number 9 is Japan is a small country. Japan is relatively small compared to United States or Europe, whole Europe. The size of Japan is the same as Germany, and it takes 4 hours to go to the northeast to the southeast, from Hokkaido to Okinawa by plane. Be aware of the distance. You cannot just walk to the next prefecture. You need to take a train, and you have to rent a car sometimes. So yeah, definitely check the transportation so that you're not gonna miss and don't understand what's going on. So number 10, the last one, is Japan is a weird country. Japan could be a little bit weird compared to other countries. Those kind of weird stuff from Japanese TV.
さあ、ずぶずぶの中を階段を両手両足を使って登っていきます。まずリードしているのは小峠、一番人気です。ただ田中がおっと狩野英孝落ちていきました。最高の落ちていた。また小峠も落ちました。
But Japan is kind of normal. It could be really usual. Japan is just a country, and there are people, and the people should be like almost the same, it does not really depend on the culture that much. Japan is absolutely not that weird than Japanese TV, so don't really worry about it. So yeah, that's it. Okay, those were the 10 misconceptions about Japan, and I hope you like this video. And if you have something that you didn't know or something you misunderstood, please leave some comments and let me know. I just want to know what people think about Japan. And thank you for watching, and smash the like button and subscribe to this channel to crack the YouTube algorithm. So thank you for watching, and see you on another video. Bye.